Good day, guys. Welcome to Phillip Island. Let's go for our truck day. See you later. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, how are you? Welcome back. We're in Australia, Phillip Island, guys. And check the weather. Like, bloody hell, I'm excited, huh? I don't know, I've been at this place probably, I don't know how many times, but every time it's like my first time. Anyway, I'm letting you have a look of what the track is from up there. I'm running in the garage to change some tires, put some new rubber, and I'll see you in the garage. Bang! Owned since 2004 from Linfox Property Group. It's 2 hours out of Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. It got resurfaced in 2012 with an upgrade of $3 million. Major events are taking part on the track, like MotoGP, World Superbikes, Supercars. 12 corners, layout, that looks pretty easy from up here. Now the truth. With 4.5 kilometer circuit that has high-speed corners, the only thing that it requires is you being brave and precise.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Don't pull right down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive?
With the bike and the tires. I think there's been an accident on the track and it's been like half an hour that I haven't heard the bike, haven't heard anything, and there's been a bit of oil on the track too. We need to have our eyes open where the oil is so we won't ride over it. Anyway, changing, getting ready, and I'll see you on the track. I'll see you on the bike. Now.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. Time to stand strong, need to move.
fun.
What's the news, boys?
Red flag, I didn't see anything.
Red flag, and red flag. A guy went down, guys. I think you might be able to see him on the onboard footage.
And there's actually a helicopter just landed too, for the last guy.
Guys, let's go and check out the helicopters.
Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test.
The guy went down, so what happens is after 2 laps, right, like not even ran the tires in. Red flag, let's go out, sit down again. Like a tip to everyone out there, when you get on the track, take first and second lap a bit easy. Blending, pairing, put everything together. Check what the track is like, especially once we hear that there was a bit of oil somewhere on the track. Like, go around, have a look, see what is going on. Bang, you're safe. Anyway, who gives a shit? That's a sport. Phillip Island track. What is it like? Quick, floaty. You have 2 main corners that you fully brake, like, and you go down to second gear. Corner 4, Honda corner, this one. And corner 10. Corner 12, one of the longest left-hand corners we have in the planet, which puts a lot of stress and a lot of pressure on the back tire. And that's why, if you're lucky enough and you come to Phillip Island, try to get an SEX Pirelli tire. It's made only for the island. It's made in a way that under the really stress, the big stress, whatever the tire is going through, it can withstand. It's a harder compound. It has a lot of technology anyway. Pressures we usually use on those Pirelli SEXs, around 26 on the back and around 36 on the front. Now, what I'm using today, it's a Pirelli front, SE1, and a Dunlop rear, the 108-3. Now you're gonna tell me why I use different tires. I just found, well, through the practice going on, it's much better to use a more long-lasting tire with a bit less grip, which still does the job really good. Saves money, and it saves money. That's it. A lot of times you're gonna find that when the weather is funny down here, the front tire cools down really, really quick. And a lot of guys have a tactic of dropping a bit of pressure on the front tire. So when you're going down the straight, it can pick up quicker temperature. Yeah. We're waiting for our next session. And hopefully it's not gonna take too long, guys. So like we saw before, helicopter gone, ambulance is coming in. And I think we're getting on the track soon. Before we get on the track, I'll give you a different angle. Straight. Coming out of corner 12. Ooh, what I love more and what I hate on this track. Is there something I hate on this track? Might be. So one thing that I hate on this track is the wind. It's a track you always need to be aware of the track conditions having to do with the weather. Like, you can have a bit of breeze coming out of the ocean, which sits on the track and makes it more slippery. Simple, especially early in the morning. Crash. A lot of people don't have the momentum on this track and they're trying to go quick by braking and accelerating. It's not a track you're gonna go quick by braking and accelerating. The only thing you're gonna do is you're probably gonna get a guy falling on your back or a guy hitting you on the side because you're moving left and right. It's a flowy track. Try to brake less and try to carry more momentum and hit the right apex. Generally, it's very wide too, so you have an option to go deep inside the corners instead of braking once you see the corner. Try to push a bit your instinct that you can go deeper. You're gonna see that your times are gonna improve dramatically, like you're gonna be shocked. And at the same time, without braking and accelerating, you're not gonna be having those wheelies, like wall wheelies from nowhere, because you're trying to accelerate from a low speed and you're not gonna have like hard braking, except 2 corners where we brake hard. Everything else is flow in, flow out. There are bumps in the hay shed, and there are bumps in corner 2. Now, corner 2 is not an issue, but at the hay shed, which is a very quick corner, it is a problem, the bumps. And I just found out that a friend crashed last week, Glen Allerton. 240 kilometers went down. Bloody hell. I think you need to have an eye on, guys, is that most of the corners on this track are left-handed, which means that a lot of times we're gonna end up to a right-hand corner with that side of the tire cold, because we were always tipping in on the left, like I said, at most of the corners. So be careful, take it easy at the beginning, get a bit used to it, get used to how far, what's the track temperature, what is all that going on, to see that what my grip is gonna be like on the other side. Now, for all new riders, just take that right-hand corner a bit soft, a bit easier, so you won't get in trouble. You can see we are around corner 10, 11, 12. And they go on forever. Like you get on that side of the tire, left, 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 until you come on the straight. And after the big straight, you have corner 1, which is a right-hander, high-speed right-hander. You've seen all those guys at MotoGP going crazy around that, and you don't want to crash it there. And after that corner, we get again into left-handers. We're gonna do a video, but we're gonna spend time on what gears we use on each corner and a couple of more secrets to avoid mistakes, so I can give it to you and you have roughly more of an idea. Now, another thing you need to be careful is birds. Australia is a country of birds. Riding around a track and having a lake in the middle like that means like a lot of birds land and they have it at like their spot. Now, with a track going around their spot, what happens is you get birds coming in front of your bike. I had a bad experience 2 years ago. I chopped like a 6-kilo goose in half when knocked on the wall. And since then, there've been a lot of accidents like that. So when you see birds, slow down, go around, and when the bird is not there, you can go quicker. Yeah, the way I did it. So take it easy the first sessions or first track days out here, so you can get used to all that difference having to do with this track than other tracks. It's a unique one, guys. Again, it has to do with the location. It has to do that we are in Oz. It has to do with a lot of things. Let's go down because I think we're getting in for the next session. Guys, on this one, we're gonna make it a bit different. I'm gonna sit behind a friend and I'm gonna film him for a lap or 2, just so you can see physically a bike in front of me on the track, what it does. The bike is a Beamer, and it's that.
Taking shots, keeping breaks, feeling lost, feeling
session was quite interesting. Looky Heights behind us, bloody hell. And talking about the session, being behind a guy and following a guy, I'm sure you saw in the footage how the track goes, a bit more. At the same time, I can see mistakes that I do. And I do a lot of mistakes. Now, slowing the pace down a bit, you can see my lines how they go. But if I start trying to go quicker and quicker, I lose this apex, I lose that apex, I do this, I do that, which is fully normal. So don't stress out, and if you lose something, just keep on with the rhythm, and after 2-3 corners, you're gonna pick up your speed again. But don't try to fix it on the next corner, because like I said, this track is weird. Let's run back, because I cannot hear the speakers, what they say on the microphone. And hopefully I'm not gonna lose this last session. Let's run. Done for the day. I hope you got an idea of what the track is, looks like, roughly some tips of what you need to do if you came for the first time, and know the story. Love you all. Nice having you with me. To the next time. And again, Phillip Island. Again and again.